Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and misunderstood coins in American numismatics, the 1965 Washington quarter. Most people see this coin every day and never think twice about it, but the truth is that some 1,965 quarters hide incredible errors that can turn an ordinary coin into an extraordinary find. If you collect coins, or if you simply enjoy checking your change, stay right here because what you are about to discover may change the way you look at this coin forever. Welcome back to Coinverse Hub, and today we are uncovering 1965 quarter errors that you've likely never seen before. First, let's talk briefly about why the year 1965 is so special. In 1965, the United States Mint completely changed the metal composition of quarters. Before 1965, quarters were made of 90% silver. After 1965, silver was removed and replaced with a copper-nickel clad composition. This moment in history created a perfect storm for rare minting mistakes, metal mix-ups, and transitional errors that collectors are still discovering today. Many of these errors slipped through unnoticed at the time, and some of them are so rare that even experienced collectors have never seen one in person now. Let's slow things down and go through the most powerful category of errors, starting with one of the most mysterious and highly sought-after errors connected to the 1965 quarter. This is the legendary silver transitional error. Although the Mint officially stopped making silver quarters after 1964, a few leftover silver planchets accidentally made their way into 1965 production. When a 1965 quarter is struck on a leftover silver blank instead of a copper-nickel one, the coin looks very different. It has a clean white silver shine, a sharper rim, and a slightly different weight. Silver quarters weigh 6.2 grams, while the standard 1965 clad quarter weighs 5.67 grams. These silver transitional errors are extremely rare and often sell for thousands of dollars whenever they appear at auctions. Some people have even found them in pocket change decades later, but silver errors are just the beginning. Many people do not realize that 1965 also produced some incredible die errors. One of the rarest is the double die obverse. A true double die is created when the die itself receives a double impression, which then transfers the double design onto every coin it strikes. On the 1965 quarter, the doubling can sometimes be seen on the lettering, the date, or even the profile of Washington. These are not easy to spot, so a magnifying glass or microscope is essential. Even minor doubling from this year can bring serious collector interest, especially if the doubling is strong, crisp, and easily visible. Another important category is the broad strike error. Broad struck 1965 quarters occur when the coin is struck without the retaining collar, causing the metal to expand outward. This gives the coin a stretched, white appearance, almost like it melted outward. A clean broad strike always catches collector attention because it changes the entire shape of the coin. When this error appears on a 1965 quarter, its value can increase dramatically depending on how severe the stretching is. Now let's move to off-center strikes. These errors happen when the planchet is not correctly positioned between the dies, causing the design to be struck off-center. Off-center 1965 quarters are especially collectible when the percentage is high, ideally more than 40%. The more visible the off-center strike, the more exciting the coin becomes. Some collectors love coins that show part of the rim completely missing, while still keeping Washington's portrait mostly intact. These coins truly look like factory mistakes frozen in time. Another fascinating error from this year is the clipped planchet. This happens when the metal sheet used for making coins is punched incorrectly, leaving a curved bite-shaped clip on the coin's edge. A genuine clipped planchet has clear signs of a natural metal flow and a slightly distorted rim near the clipped area. Many people overlook this error because it seems small, but real clipped planchets from the mid-60s can bring in impressive prices. There is also the off-metal or wrong planchet error. Imagine a quarter being struck on a dime planchet or another incorrect blank. These errors are incredibly rare, but they do exist. A quarter struck on a dime planchet will appear smaller, thinner, and lighter, and a portion of the design will be missing. When collectors see this type of error, they know immediately that it is something special. Wrong planchet 1965 errors often reach premium values in the collector market. Let's slow down again and explore something many people have never heard about: die breaks and cuts. When a die becomes damaged or worn, small breaks begin to form. As the die continues to strike coins, metal fills these cracks, creating raised blobs or lines on the coin. These are called die cracks or cuts, depending on the size and location. The 1965 quarter is known for having some dramatic die breaks, especially around the lettering and rim. Large cuts can make a coin look like it has melted in one corner. These natural minting flows are very popular among error collectors because each one is unique, almost like a fingerprint. Some 1965 quarters also show struck-through errors. These occur when something like grease, cloth fibers, or small debris gets between the die and the coin as it is being struck. The resulting coin shows a missing area or a strange impression where the foreign object blocked the design. A struck-through grease error can make details on the coin appear faded or ghost-like. These unusual mistakes are often overlooked by beginners, but experts know how valuable they can be when the error is clear and dramatic. Now let's talk about the difference between valuable errors and normal damage. Many people confuse post-mint damage with genuine mint errors. Scratches, chips, dents, and straight cuts from circulation are not mint errors. Real mint errors come from the manufacturing process inside the mint, and they have specific characteristics that experts recognize instantly. This is why understanding the appearance of a real error is so important for collectors. Take your time to study the edge, the surface, the weight, and the overall shape of your coin. If something looks odd or unusual, do not ignore it. Every year, new collectors accidentally discover rare errors simply by taking a closer look at the coins in their change. Many people never expected their everyday pocket change to be worth anything, yet they ended up holding a rare error that could sell for hundreds or even thousands. As you continue watching, remember that patience is key in coin collecting. The more coins you search through, the higher your chances of finding something remarkable. Every rare find begins with a simple moment of curiosity. The 1965 quarter might look ordinary at first glance, but behind that common appearance lies a world of hidden possibilities. Each error tells a story of how the mint operated during a time of major transition. And those tiny imperfections have become treasures for collectors around the world. Before we wrap up, here's a quick reminder. If you have a digital scale, weigh your 1965 quarters. If the weight is close to 6.2 grams, you might be holding the rare silver transitional error. If the weight is normal but the design looks distorted, doubled, shifted, or clipped, you might have an entirely different but equally valuable mint error. Never assume a coin is worthless just because it looks old or worn. Thank you for watching and exploring the world of hidden 1965 quarter errors. Make sure to subscribe to Coinverse Hub for more valuable discoveries, expert tips, and deep dives into coin history. Your next big find could be just one coin away.